Hi, I'm Jacqueline Veet, Subject Advisor for Art, Design, and Media at Pearson. This short video will explore the question, what is drawing, in the Art and Design title, Graphic Communication. This slide contains an excerpt from the Art and Design specification relating to drawing and graphic communication. Under the heading Drawing and Other Materials Processes, the specification states drawing and graphic communication is inherent in the process from initial idea to final realization of the product. Design roughs to final working drawings, including digital drawings, form part of the essential process of discovery. Students should create drawings from primary sources using a range of media, techniques, and processes. Students should also be aware of new and emerging technologies, which can be used in the processes of drawing and mark making. Within graphic communication, drawing is present in each stage of the design process. Drawing is visual research, drawing is idea generation, drawing is experimentation, drawing is development, and drawing is outcome. Over the next few slides, you will see a range of drawing examples, from traditional pen or pencil on paper to expressive and experimental recording that can be used throughout the whole of the creative process. At the initial stages of any project, your graphic communication students will need to begin visualizing their ideas in response to their initial research. These are loose, quick drawings that can be done in pen or pencil on paper and drawn digitally. The purpose of these drawings is for generation of ideas and communicating those ideas to an audience for review and critique. 20 drawings in 20 minutes is an idea generation technique where students use drawing to record their ideas. It is a great way to get them focused on a concept rather than drawing as accurately as possible. Photo bashing is an especially valuable drawing technique when producing work for games design, graphic novel, sci-fi project, or character design. Your students can still base their initial recording on observation, but bash these photos together to create rough and ready versions of their character, futuristic homestead, or apocalyptic landscape, and use this to draw from, either through analog or digital techniques. Using smartphones or cameras to record assets to base their designs around is useful to mix drawing on location. They are also especially useful helping students to document their creative making process. Presenting the photos alongside the vector drawings highlights how those drawings have evolved and have been simplified. Students can also use smartphones and cameras to make process videos and can use photographs to create imagery. Think of Henry Matisse's drawing with scissors. Here we can see examples of that with the black and white collage on the top right, as well as the type-based collage on the left. The camera or smartphone was used again as the recording tool for this architectural typeface. Using Photoshop selection tools as drawing tools, along with observing the shapes of different structures to find letter forms, is a way to get students thinking about type as shape, to play with type in a more experimental way. Using the photocopier or scanner to draw with, distorting the imagery in type, is quick and easy. Students can use this as starting points for type design, seen here with the truthiness work, or as an end result in itself. Another fast and accessible way of making marks is to use rubber stamps by cutting out your image, word, or pattern. The process is low stakes as rubber is plentiful and it gets graphic communication students off computers, providing a fun way to introduce them to a traditional graphical image making process in the form of printing. Organizing your initial recording into colorways, creating grid-based and column-based collages is drawing through collage and introduces students to Pantone referencing. These examples have been used for such purposes, as well as exploring type and lettering, introducing students to type as a creative asset. When producing digital collages drawing, students can use a mix of their own primary sources, edited and manipulated. Explore cut and torn edges and juxtapose those textures, as well as contrast, scale, density, repetition, balance, and tension. This is a fun warm-up activity that approaches drawing differently. Inspired by the illustrator Christoph Niemann and his Sunday sketching, this drawing exercise is great if students get stuck at any point in their projects or if they are trying to kickstart a project. Place ordinary, everyday objects on paper and work with any media. You can take Niemann's Sunday sketches idea and create anything. This can also be done digitally if your students prefer working this way. Here are examples of drawing with light and bodies to make letter forms. These are recorded with a camera but can be drawn using both analog and digital techniques and used for a range of purposes, such as part of a collage, made into flipbooks, or animated. Students could record with video, then draw on top of that to enhance the video's storyline or create a different type of tension. It's a great way of recording and getting your students to explore their ideas more fully. Drawing with type can be done digitally or by hand, and you could give your students words and ask them to set that word in a way that illustrates the meaning. Lines and shapes are both used to record form. Here are examples of those used to make patterns and to make poster designs. Using line alone can create fantastic results, while shape can help with abstraction and simplification, opening the student up to considering the project in a more conceptual way rather than representational. We also have our drawing guide available to provide additional examples in this title as well as other titles, and I recommend looking at all the titles, not just the one you deliver, in order to get ideas. For further clarification, advice, and guidance, please feel free to contact us using the support details. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to supporting you and your centre.